Everyone has a mental list of I should haves. I should have written to my mother this weekend. I should have told her how much I cared long before now. I should have called that creditor and told the truth last month. I should have started working out years ago. Every day presents a new opportunity to focus on the fundamentals, on any one of countless small activities that can ignite the flame of self-discipline. Remember, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. The joy derived from even the smallest achievement sets off a miraculous transformation, a ripple effect that can reshape our lives. When we engage in new and simple disciplines, we initiate what I like to call soaring self-worth. It's important to recognize that the scale of the activity doesn't matter. Whether it seems trivial or monumental, it's often in those overlooked yet vital disciplines that we find the keys to great opportunities. The major key to your better future is you. This kind of simple, incremental progress constructs a ladder that leads us out of the depths of failure and neglect, our former dwelling place. With each new discipline we adopt, we add another rung to this ladder, enabling us to ascend from the shadows where failures, complainers, and the confused gather to share their lamentations about how unfair life can be. We must rise above those conversations and instead fill our minds with thoughts of growth and potential. Building this ladder is not only possible, it's also straightforward. The smallest of disciplines practiced consistently can launch an incredible journey that transforms our lives for the better. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Embrace these daily actions, and you'll soon find that you're not just climbing out of darkness, but you're reaching for the stars. So let's get started today. What small discipline will you commit to? What new habit can you integrate into your daily routine that will lead to a brighter, more fulfilling life? Remember, you cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. Start now and let the process of self-discipline lead you to extraordinary heights. Life is about constant, predictable patterns of change, and the only constant factor will be our feelings and attitudes toward life. We as human beings have the power of attitude, and that attitude determines choice, and choice determines results. All that we are and all that we can become has indeed been left to us to decide and interpret through our attitude and choices. What we become is up to us and how we choose to see things. Life is like the seasons. You can't change the seasons, but you can change how you respond to them. The first important lesson is learning how to deal with the winters in our lives. Winters come right after autumn and can be long or short, hard or easy. But one thing is certain, they will always come. There are many kinds of winters. The winter when you feel confused, the winter when everything goes wrong, and even winters in our economy or personal lives. Winters can bring disappointment, which we all experience at some point. So it's crucial to learn how to handle these difficult times because trouble often comes after good times. The big question is, how do we deal with winter? You can't get rid of January by just crossing it off the calendar, but here's what you can do. You can get stronger, wiser, and better. Remember these three words: stronger, wiser, better. The winters might not change, but you can. Before I understood this, I often wished for summer during winter. When things were tough, I wished they were easier. I didn't know any better then. But my mentor, Earl Schoaf, taught me an important lesson. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for fewer problems, wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge, wish for more wisdom. This shift in thinking is key. Instead of hoping for an easier life, embrace the challenges as chances to grow. Each tough moment helps you become stronger, smarter, and more skilled. So as you go through life's changing seasons, remember, it's not about changing the seasons, it's about changing yourself. Embrace the winters, learn from them, and become the person you want to be. Your life reflects your choices, not your circumstances. Until we learn to take care of the small opportunities life offers, we won't master the disciplines needed for happiness and success. Major accomplishments begin with mastering small tasks. The mental, emotional, and philosophical skills required to write a letter, clean the garage, or pay our bills on time are the same skills needed to run a company or manage a team. As a wise saying goes, "Be not weary in well-doing, for in due season you shall reap if you faint not." We can't lead a city until we can lead ourselves. We can't shape our future until we change our habits. We can't expect more rewards until we step up our level of smart, active effort. The journey to success starts within ourselves through the development of new disciplines. It's about mastering the small details in our lives. The great rewards in life are available to all of us if we discipline ourselves to work through the early stages of growth without skipping any important tasks. We must not let small actions rob us of our future health, wealth, friendships, and lifestyle. We can't allow any mistake to trick us into thinking that letting the little things slide won't make a big difference. We can't tell ourselves, this is the only area where I'm slipping on my self-discipline. It's often this only area that can start the slow erosion of all our other disciplines. One of our biggest challenges is staying active in our efforts. We need to discipline ourselves to keep a positive attitude, especially since we are surrounded by influences that can quickly bring us down. We also need to turn our dreams into plans, our plans into goals, and our goals into those small daily actions that will lead us step by step toward a brighter future. Lastly, we should tap into the power of our imagination. Let's think about what's possible. Sometimes, to achieve what seems impossible, we need to challenge ourselves. As an ancient warrior once said, "It is better to aim the spear at the moon and strike the eagle than to aim at the eagle and strike only a rock." Planning, imagination, and focused activity are powerful forces that can dramatically improve our lives. Activity is a crucial part of our life journey. It gives substance and meaning to our beliefs and attitudes. Smart, planned, intense, and consistent action creates new energy and keeps us moving toward the exciting future that our thoughts and dreams have already laid out for us. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step. It's up to us to take that step and keep moving forward. Our lives are deeply influenced by what we know because our knowledge shapes the decisions we make. But just as important is how we feel. Philosophy mainly focuses on the logical side of life, what we learn and how we think. In contrast, attitude is all about our emotions and how they impact our lives. What we know builds our philosophy, while how we feel about that knowledge shapes our attitude. Just like thoughts, our emotions can drive us toward great success or lead us into trouble. The feelings we hold about people, our work, our homes, our finances, and the world around us combine to form our overall attitude. With the right attitude, we can achieve incredible things. With the wrong attitude, even the smallest challenges can overwhelm us. Having a positive attitude is one of the essentials for living a good life. That's why it's crucial to regularly reflect on how we feel about our role in the world and our ability to reach our dreams. To create the best future possible, we need to address not just our feelings about the years ahead, but also those about our past and present. Take the time to check in with yourself. What beliefs are driving your actions? Are they helping you move forward, or are they holding you back? By nurturing a positive attitude and expanding our knowledge, we can open the door to new possibilities and create a brighter future for ourselves. Remember, your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. One of the best ways to approach our feelings about the past is to use it as a school, not as a weapon. We must not beat ourselves up over past mistakes, faults, failures, and losses. The events of the past, good and bad, are all part of the life experience. It is easy to allow the past to overwhelm us. But the good news is that it is also easy to allow the past to instruct us and to increase our value. Until we have finally accepted the fact that there is nothing we can do to change the past, our feelings of regret, remorse, and bitterness will prevent us from designing a better future with the opportunity that is before us today. If we can establish an intelligent approach to the past, we can dramatically change the next year or longer. The present. The current moment is where our better future begins. The past gave us a wealth of memories and experiences, and the present gives us a chance to use them wisely. Today brings to each of us 1,440 minutes and 86,400 ticks of the clock. Both the poor and the wealthy have the same 24 hours of opportunity. Time favors no one. Today merely says, "Here I am. What are you going to do with me?" How well we use each day is largely a function of attitude. With the right attitude, we can seize this day and make it a point of a new beginning. The greatest opportunity today brings with it is the opportunity to begin the process of change. It can be a new attitude adopted about whom we are, what we want, and what we are going to do. Today can also be exactly like yesterday, and the day before, and the day before. It is all a question of attitude. The future. In their classic Lessons of History, Will and Ariel Durant wrote, "To endure what is, we must remember what was, and dream of things as they will one day be." Our attitude about the future depends on our ability to see the future. Each of us has the inherent ability to dream, design, and experience the future through our hopeful imagination. Whatever the mind can imagine, it also can create. Just as the body instinctively knows how to perform the miracle of health, the mind instinctively knows how to perform the miracle of wealth. But it will not create great rewards for you if it does not believe you deserve them. This brings us to the beginning of progress, the key point to shifting from your past into a better attitude of the present, which will bring with it positive rewards for the future. Your attitude about yourself. The exciting thing is that each of us has the mental, spiritual, intellectual, and creative power to do all that we could ever dream of doing. Everyone has it. We just need to become more aware of all that we already have, spend more time refining all that we already are, and then put it to work for us. What stops us from recognizing our inherent gifts and talents is a poor attitude about ourselves. Why are we so quick to see the value in others and yet so reluctant to see it in ourselves? Why are we always ready to applaud someone else's accomplishment and yet so shy about recognizing our own? How we see ourselves is a matter of choice. If there is one area in the knowledge department where we cannot afford to be lacking, it is the knowledge and awareness of our uniqueness. We do not feel better about ourselves for the simple reason that we do not know ourselves. For if we truly knew ourselves, our strengths, our abilities, our resources, our depth of feeling, our sense of humor, our unique accomplishments, we would never again doubt our ability to create a better future. Each of us is unique. There is no one else in the world quite like us. We are the only ones who can do the special things we do, and what we do is special. We may not win great awards or public acclaim for our deeds, but we make the world a better place because of them. We make our families stronger, our offices more efficient, and our community more prosperous because we are who we are. Changing how we feel about ourselves begins with developing a new philosophy about the value of each human being, ourselves included. Most of us are so busy living our lives that we never pause long enough to appreciate all that we do in a given day. We have no appreciation of ourselves simply because we have no awareness of ourselves. Self-knowledge is a critical part of the life puzzle. As we learn more about who we are, we begin to make better choices and decisions for ourselves and about ourselves. And as we have already suggested, as our choices improve, so do our results. And as our results improve, so does our attitude. Your attitude under control. The process of human change begins within us. We all have tremendous potential. We all desire good results from our efforts. Most of us are willing to work hard and pay the price that success and happiness demand. Each of us has the ability to put our unique human potential into action and to acquire the desired result. But the one thing that determines the level of our potential, produces the intensity of our activity, and predicts the quality of the result we receive, is our attitude. No other person on earth has dominion over our attitude. People can affect our attitude by teaching us poor thinking habits, or unintentionally misinforming us, or providing us with negative influences. But no one can control our attitude unless we voluntarily surrender that control. No one else makes us angry. We make ourselves angry when we surrender control of our attitude. What someone else may have done is irrelevant. We choose, not they. They merely put our attitude to the test. If we select a volatile attitude by becoming hostile, angry, jealous, or suspicious, then we have failed the test. If we condemn ourselves by believing that we are unworthy, then again, we have failed the test. If we care at all about ourselves and our future, then we must accept full responsibility for our own feelings. We must learn to guard against those feelings that can lead our attitude down the wrong path and to strengthen those feelings that can lead us confidently into a better future. If we want to receive the rewards the future holds in trust for us, then we must exercise the most important choice given to us as members of the human race, by maintaining total dominion over our attitude. Your attitude is an asset, a treasure of great value. Protect it, nurture it, and you will reap the future reward.